Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the third episode of the second season of Zombieland Saga. Zombieland Saga Revenge. And last episode, we actually had a Saki focus episode, which I will always happily take. We got a great 2D animated performance and everything, so although one thing that I was kind of hoping we would get in the season was a bit more focus on, Tai especially. She is the only one that's not awakened still, and I would like to just, even if she's not like awakened the same way the other ones are, she deserves a focus episode too, right? I would say so. And some more Sakura stuff, right? I still feel like there's some mystery towards her and how she's kind of tied to our male protagonist, Kotaro. I did not forget his name, right? So yeah, maybe we'll get some of that this episode. Maybe we'll get something else. Let's jump on in. 3, 2, 1. That was the wrong thing. There we go. What do you? Who was certainly an interesting fellow. Love her recaps. She got a radio show. I wonder how many takes it takes to get for her to get that right. So we're doing some idol studying? The best use of time, honestly. Nope. Nope. Okay, nope. I will get there. Like... Oh, man, you scared the crap out of me, jeez. I wasn't looking at anything weird. What are you up to? Nothing. You can't prove anything. Yeah, whenever you give a vague answer towards that sort of question, people will assume the worst. An opening. So yeah, maybe an eye focus episode. I mean, I'll take that. Still, a tie focus would be my ideal. But I can be patient. Like, what do we really know about Tai at this point? Really not a lot. Like, I still remember season 1 when Sakura asked about her, like, you know, what's Tai here for? What's she famous for? And then Kotaro got kind of defensive, like, well, what are you famous for? I still remember that because it was a funny moment. But we never really learned much about her. Yeah, it's still a pretty cool opening. Gotta love almost being crushed to death by Japanese letters. That's how I want to go. Saga. Don't you get that? Oh, really getting somewhere. Glad things are looking up. We had a bit of a depressing start of this new season. Also, is Tai gonna eat that bug? She is straight up following it with her eyes. Makes it actually really hard to focus on what they're saying. Yeah, we're still not letting that go, are we? I'll get you, little bugger. Next time. Tai noises in the background. She looks at me, and I look at her. Ow! Careful, Ty. Yeah, get over here. You're part of the group, too. I know you're busy, but... Meet and greet. It looks great. Man, they're just really demanding a lot of her, aren't they? Anything on your mind, Kotaro? Ow. Oh wow, he's packing heat. Good thing I think that's a squirt gun, although, not sure. Or a Nerf gun, one of the two. No, it's a squirt gun. Don't... What if this qualifies as a hostile work environment? Jeez. And they say war never changes. Iron Frill. Wow, we are Iron Frill's opening act. That is a really interesting development. Yeah, that is something. I mean, could you imagine I interacting with them now? Okay. What now? Oh, well, that just ruins part of the interest of the concept. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. No, he has a point. Yeah, I mean, we could just do what we want. But we don't grow up here, we're zombies. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. This is the other most experienced idol girl. So I guess she's second in command in that regard. It's a big bowl. Actually, no, it's not. I think you're just close to the camera. Never mind. She looks so silly with an onion on her head. Yeah, it's a crazy coincidence, isn't it? I get that a lot. Of course, he's watching this. The individual suspicious about them. No poster. I want that poster. I get it, yeah. Yeah. Oh, a good look at the poster. 2019, I think we missed that. Yeah, how's that going, by the way? I don't like how he says that. It sounds weird. Usually it's Sakura's the one that yells at him like this. We're getting along just fine, don't worry. I wouldn't be so sure. You never know. The head comes off, an impression will be made. Earth to Junko. Yeah, you were paying attention, right? Really is weird seeing Junko in kind of a leadership role. Oh, jeez. That's some art. Ozaki Dell, okay. Home sweet home. This is home, alright. Did you expect an answer? Oh, the TV. He's on the TV. Funny how one set of subs on the TV and the other is just on the video file. I have no doubt. Legs. Oh, Iron Phil. Yeah, they are pretty cute. But no zombies, though. Oh? Chiodi. Saga's kind of our territory, just let you know. Wonder how much you practice saying that. Yep. Them. A website. Yeah, that'd be something, wouldn't it? I think she is. Well, they don't have an anime name after them, so... back to the computer. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't be that experienced with computers. You don't know how to use a keyboard. Like, I saw what you did. Yeah, she needs some practice. She tried, though. That was the important thing. Okay. What the heck are we doing? What is happening? Hello everyone. I'm sorry to interrupt. Yeah, that was great. I loved it. That's an impact. Your expertise over that instrument is mind blowing, Ty. I think we have a chance. It left an impact on me, I tell you that. Can somebody teach her how to use a computer? Like anyone? Sakura, can you? I think you're the oldest, youngest, however you want to look at it, member, the modern age girl. That's what was what I was trying to say. We're just chilling on the roof, playing a guitar. As you do. As it expands. Yeah, that was really nice. Don't fall off the roof, Sakura. Oh! Or... Oh god. Oh god. I don't think we helped. Well, we got the important part. It was a really nice song. You have a lovely singing voice. I quite like that. I couldn't even bring myself to talk over it. There we go. I think you're selling yourself short a bit. Tell her. Hand holding. That's true. Go talk to her. Yeah, that was a nice scene. It was also hilarious because of zombie stuff. Yeah, that's even through the disguise. Even though I saw her a couple times, I recognized her. But anyway, this should be interesting. And this is what I wanted, so. I wish you didn't. That's not how we took it at all. Oh, wow. I actually get an invitation. Well, damn. That... She became an antagonist real quick. This makes sense narratively. But obviously she's not gonna do it, I mean... She's a part of Shushu. She can't just abandon us. I really don't like her throwing shade at our group. Think you can badmouth us just because she's a little bit cute in a popular idol group. Yeah, that would especially have an effect on Junko. And yeah, the credits roll. Well, I guess that's set up now rather nicely for the rest of this arc. So I guess it ended up being kind of a Ai focus with a minor and Junko focus episode. I feel like there's a decent amount to talk about in this episode. It's a long title of the song. Hey, Nope was mentioned there. I think it had like freaking 6 exclamation marks. And episode preview. I say Kaba, it went by quickly. Was just Baka backwards, I don't know. Okay. Okay. That was the 3rd episode of Zombieland Saga. And this episode, yeah, I mean, I think the first thing we had was Ai on the computer, right? Yeah, she's doing, like, look at she's doing, like, idol research specifically towards Iron Frill, because, of course, that group in particular has a special meaning to Ai. And she got kind of caught there, but, you know, she didn't actually elaborate on what she was doing. And I don't think they pushed the issue much, but yeah, not too long after that, we figured out what our next big thing was, and that was kind of to be the opening act for Iron Frill. And that's a pretty big deal, because I was thinking, how does that work? Because wouldn't Iron Frill recognize I would imagine, right? And I think that was why, yeah, Kotaro decided to pull her out of it, and she kind of did her solo stuff for a while. Right? But I mean, it's not front shushu without all of us, and yeah, that issue kind of became more of a thing later in the episode. But yeah, we got a decent amount of just seeing everyone kind of doing their best with practice and stuff throughout the course of the episode. You know, we have Ai is kind of like one of the best. She's got the most like idol experience, right? Even more so than Junko, because Junko is more of a solo idol, which also became pretty relevant to the episode. Ai's has all that idol experience, so she has kind of been the biggest sort of senpai for the rest of the girls, and we got a good amount of that in this episode. And then obviously had her go do solo stuff, right? And that left kind of a void for a Junko to fill, and that's what allowed us to really get into some Junko stuff, because that's been like a big difference between Junko and I, is that, well, the two big differences. Junko was more of a solo idol, and also she was in the Showa era, I think, right? So things were just different, and she kind of butt heads with I a lot as a result. I think there was an arc in season 1 that kind of focused on that. So yeah, I was kind of expecting that to come into play again, and it definitely did here, with her kind of lacking confidence in being a good idol senpai to them, because of she doesn't believe that she can really do so because of her solo nature and all that. But that did lead us to have a nice little scene between her and Sakura, which, I mean, it was a nice scene. I mean, for one thing, we got to actually hear her playing the guitar and singing, which was great. Like, I know I initially laughed at her just kind of sitting on the roof all of a sudden, but it was a great performance that she gave there, and it was a nice conversation between her and Sakura. There's also a lot of comedy with Sakura losing her head and stuff, and as funny as that was, it actually didn't like overshadow the seriousness of the scene at all, which I like. It was actually quite impressive that they struck a nice balance there. But yeah, that was probably one of the better scenes of the episode for sure. Also had a little bit of Ai and Kotaro arguing, which was pretty funny, because usually it's Sakura that does that, but I guess it was her turn today. In which case, fair enough. We got a little bit of our Iron Frills group, specifically like on their leader. I think she's a leader. She had the cameras, the paparazzi on her, and she gave a little bit of a speech about her group and what they're doing and all that. Clearly something that was planned ahead of time. And I think Saki took it as a bit of a declaration of war. We also had a scene of Junko attempting to use a computer, which was pretty funny. She's like, for one thing, like just individual finger typing, because she tried to type impact, right? And then she looks over at the screen, and it's just like on Kuko for one thing, and definitely not quite what she was going for, I don't think. But yeah, she doesn't know how to type, which is understandable. You would think somebody would teach her after a while, but I guess not like a big priority when it comes to trying to improve as an idol group. But we should get to that eventually. And then we walked out to see everyone else just kind of working on their impact. I guess that's the best way to describe it. We had like some broom using, bucket, drum, a cape, maracas. I don't know what the logic behind this was, but I guess it has some impact to it, and I can't think of something that would have more impact that wouldn't get us thrown off of TV. So, you know, maybe it's worth a shot. And then, like, our final scene was the actual confrontation between Ai and Shiori. Was that her name? The leader girl of Iron Frill, right? And the conversation there, like, I liked it just because there was a lot of stuff that happened throughout the episode that really kind of came to a head here, right? Like, we had Ai temporarily separated from the rest of the girls, and then we have this girl literally give Ai an invitation to join her group, which would be full on Ai leaving Fran Shushu. So we go from kind of a temporary absence to a full on one, and yeah, that would not be good. That would not be good. Although it seemed like she didn't recognize Ai. Like, I thought she did at the beginning, but like, what was that she said when she first showed up, when she first arrived to her? Yeah, you really do just like her. Okay, so she acknowledges that she looks like her, but she doesn't actually think it is her, which I guess is fair enough. Like, she's dead, so yeah, that's how she took it. So, and that probably helps wanting to invite her to the group if she reminds you of your past great member, right? And it's something that I was going to think about, but of course there's no way she's actually going to leave our group to join another one. That just wouldn't happen. That would just go against the whole show, really. So I'm not too worried on that front, honestly. But I think that's everything I got to say on the episode. We'll see how things go in the next one. Until then, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.